rational numbers between two rational numbers. So how many numbers are between these two natural numbers 1 to 5? You can easily count 2, 3, 4. How many between 7 and 9? It's 8. 10 and 11? There are none. Because natural number 10, after 10, 11 will only come. So we have to list the integer that will lie between say minus 5 and 4. You can easily make a number line, and in this you can easily show that we have from 0 to 1, 2, 3, and then from here it will be minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 1. Okay? Now the question arises, how many integers are there minus 1 and 1? Is it 0? How many numbers or how many integers are between minus 9 and minus 10 integers? Because minus 9 after minus 9, or you can say minus 9 and minus 10 do not have any integers between them, right? So you will find a definite number of this natural number between two natural numbers. There will be no problem. But how many rational numbers are there between 3 by 10 and 7 by 10? How to find it? Simply see, this is 3 by 10, so you can take 4 by 10, 5 by 10 and 6 by 10. All these 4 by 10, 5 by 10, 6 by 10, these are the numbers. But you can also write 3 by 10 as what? 3 by 100 or 30 by 100. How? 3 by 10 is nothing but multiply numerator and denominator by 10, so that will be 30 by 100. And 7 by 10 can be easily written as 70 by 100, so you get more number, 7 by 10, right? This is 7 by 10 and 70 by 100. Now 30 by 100 and 70 by 100, you have 31 by 100, 32 by 100. So there are so many numbers in between. So the number of these, actually if you count, the numbers are total 39. Now 3 by 10 can be now expressed as multiply numerator and denominator by 100. Similarly multiply numerator and denominator by 100 in this case. So we have 3000 and 7000. So all the numbers starting from 3001 till 699 will lie between these. So there are various numbers, and in fact there are numerous numbers. So we can go on and on inserting the more and more rational numbers between these two. So unlike these natural numbers and integer, the numbers of rational numbers, or you can say the rational numbers, have various rational numbers in between, but they are not definite. I'll give you an example. See, if I can give you an example that how many numbers are there between, or a rational number between minus 1 and 10 and 3 by 10. So it's easily 0 by say minus 1 by 10 is there, so 0 by 10, 1 by 10 and 2 by 10. These are the rational numbers between given numbers. But minus 1 by 10 can be easily written as, if you multiply the numerator and denominator by 10 to the power 4, that is, you can say 10,000, and 3 by 10 again by 10 to the power 4 and 10 to the power 4. You get infinite number right from minus 999 to 2999 divided by this 10 to the power 5. So in fact, there are countless rational numbers between any two given rational numbers. They are countless. So this is an example. We have to write three rational numbers between minus 2 and 0. See, so we know that minus 2 and 0, these are integers, and in order to find out the rational number, the minus, because we just need three rational numbers. So minus 2 can be written, multiply this numerator and denominator by 10, so you get minus 20 by 10. And this 0 can be written, multiply numerator and denominator by 10, so 0 by 10. Minus 20 by 10 to 0 by 10, so now you have minus 19, minus 18 till minus 1. So these are all the numbers, or you can say the rational number between minus 2 and 0. You can take any three of these. You have to find any 10 rational number between minus 5 by 6 and 5 by 8. So now the question is that the denominators are not same. For that you have to make the denominator common. For that, what we will do, you can take the LCM and you can multiply that with the numerator and denominator. You can just easily change 6 is a 24, 8 is a 24. So what we'll do here is we multiply this by 4, numerator and denominator by 4. We multiply numerator and denominator by 3. You get 5 4 is a 20. Denominator becomes 6 4 is a 24. Again 8 is a 24. So we have minus 20 by 24 and 15 by 24. Now, because the denominator are same, so you just have to find numbers between minus 20 to 15. So how many numbers are there? There are numerous numbers, and you can take any 10 of these. There is another method also. See, we have to find out a rational number between 1 and 2. How to find? 1 plus 2 by 2 means 1 and 2. You just add them and divide by 2, so it will be lying somewhere between this. So this number lies between these two. So 1.5, that is 1 by 2 or 3 by 2, you can say. This is the mean. So you can find out this mean. So between any two given numbers, we need not necessarily get an integer, but there will always lie a rational number, as I just told you. And we can use this idea of mean to find rational numbers between any two given rational numbers. See, we have to find a rational number between 1 by 4 and 1 by 2. We just add them and divide by 2. So 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2 divided by 2, you get 3 by 8. You want more? If you want more, you take 1 by 4 and 3 by 8, plus them and divide by 2. You want more? You add 3 by 8 by 1 by 2 and divide by 2. All these will lie in between. See, this is 0. This is, say, 1 by 4. This is 1 by 2. So when you add these two divided by 2, it comes here. When we add these two divided by 2, it comes here. When we add these two divided by 2, or mean, this comes here. So the midpoint, which is actually in between, this 3 by 8 is going to lie between 1 by 2 and 1 by 4. Actually, this is the mean. So a plus b by 2 will always be between a and b. We have to find three rational numbers between 1 by 4 and 1 by 2. Again, 1 by 4 and 1 by 2, it is quite easy. Just add them and divide by 2, you get 3 by 8. Now you can take these two, 1 by 4 plus 3 by 8 by 2. You get one more number. You get 1 by 2 plus 3 by 8 by 2. You get this number. Again, these two can be added, divided by 2, or you see, you can take these two numbers and divide by 2. So you get numerous numbers. So I hope you got the idea by now. These all can be combined, Anything which is combined in between these two always fall in between. So what we have